Asus ROG Xbox Ally X. I've been waiting for this moment and it's here. Let's unbox it. Let's get straight to it. Boy, this is the most exciting product for 2025 and I'm not even mincing my words. I'm hyped for this one. What's good, people? If you're new here, my name is Ben from Lover of Tech. And of course, if you've been here before, you know what time and vibe it is. We've got the Asus ROG Xbox Ally X. Yes, the name is a mouthful. This is, as you can see, fresh retail packaging. And yeah, let's get straight into it, man, because boy, I can't wait to set this up and get this in. If you haven't seen the first generation Ally review that I've done, definitely go check it. One of my best videos that I did in 2023. And this is pretty much bringing the excitement back to the Xbox brand again. And shout out to Asus for getting this in and making this possible, man. I can't wait because this is a major one. Xbox needed this, and I think the market for handheld is really where it's at. Okay, let's look at this in terms of the packaging. We've got this really, really nice graphic here, nicely sealed. And this is the X model. So we are talking about the Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme processor, 8 cores, 16 threads. We've got 24 gigabytes of RAM, and we're talking about the LPDDR5X, which is the low powered double data rate Generation 5 Extreme memory, 1 terabyte of non-volatile memory expressed with the NVMe 4.0. And yeah, just so much happening here. And this is meant to give the handheld experience a much more streamlined look for Windows. So yeah. Let's get this in. Let's get this in. Let's get this in. Whew. I'm excited for this one. Slowly does it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's flip and go. Oh yeah. This is a beast. Ooh. Nothing like that new box smell. And we've got all the things that we've got there, 2 USB-C ports at the top. We're gonna go through all the hardware gubbins. But yeah, let's put this to the side for now. I have not done one of these raw unboxings in ages, man, but Christmas has come early, it's Q4, man, it's holiday season. As you can see, we've got some pamphlets there. ROG Xbox Ally, ROG Xbox Ally X. We've got an X model, which in the UK is gonna be retailing at £799. And of course, we've got the non-X model that should be retailing at £499 or £499.99, a pound short of 500, a pound short of 800, of course. Woo. What else have we got? Let's get the one. Right, 3-pin into the UK plug adapter. Of course, I'm in the UK, doing this nice. Course, we've got a power brick and it is compliant to 65 watts. So yeah, that's to be expected. Seeing if there's anything else. I don't believe there is, which is exactly what we need. Let's put the plugs aside and let's get into the main big boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, moments like this remind me why this channel is called Lover of Tech. This brand is Lover of Tech, man. Products like this still get me excited about technology. And for someone like me that struggles to get time to sit down to game, products like this bridge the gap for people at my stage and my age that struggle to just sit down and game. Oh, this feels so good. This feels amazing in the hand. This feels good. And look at what we're working with here, man. 2 USB-Cs, one of them is 40 gigabits per second, which is Thunderbolt 4 compliant. And then we've got the USB 3.2 Gen 2. And obviously we've got the volume, we've got the power indicator, we've got the battery indicator, and we've got the UHS 2 micro SD card slot there, which is great. Headphone port, power button, analog sticks, directional D-pad, Xbox button, Armory crate. Asus. Yeah. Got the triggers. Oh, let me just be careful. All right, let me press. Let's see if we can turn this on. Hopefully it's got some charge in it. between the updates, the installations, yeah, I'm gonna pretty much make this a two-part unboxing and first impressions, let these games install, and yeah, due to the power and the magic of editing, you should see me the next day with games installed, where we can get some first impressions when it comes to gaming and how everything is with the Asus ROG Xbox Ally X. So hopefully with the power of editing, we are back continuing like it's the same video, but it is a different day. So we've got the Xbox Ally X all set up now, and all the updates have been done to it. And I've installed a couple of games across, you know, my Xbox application with Game Pass Ultimate, which is what I'm running, and my Steam library. Obviously, I've got games on GOG such as Witcher 3, as well as, you know, my GTA 5 install, which is on Rockstar's launcher, but I'll get to that later. Right now, let's just look at, in terms of storage, what we have working with. And out of the 1 terabyte or 952 gigabytes of usable storage, I've got 216 gigabytes of storage left. Now, if we launch the Xbox application and pretty much go in here, you can pretty much see that, yeah, how it works with the gamepad is really useful. So these are the games so far that I've got installed. I've got Forza Motorsport, Gears 5, God of War Ragnarok, which is part of my Steam library, Marvel's Spiderman Remastered, which is the first one, not the second one. I will probably get the second one come the final review. Again, Solitaire, that's something that's already there. Project Cars 2, which is one of my favorite racing simulators of all time. I really love that game. I still play it from time to time. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and of course Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 Remastered, which is part of Game Pass as well. So you can see this is one of the benefits that we're talking about, having that centralization of all your games installed across all the different launchers in one place. And of course, this kind of technically makes it the first time that you can play PlayStation games straight off the Xbox, which you can see with God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man, and also Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. So that's an interesting one in terms of that combination. So yeah, let's basically launch Gears 5. We'll run the benchmark in there, just getting there to pretty much see how things are. And of course, you can pretty much go into the command center and adjust the brightness. Obviously, you want to make sure that it's adjusted so that the screen brightness for the video is good. And then the volume here as well. And then of course, you've got the different performance profiles for Windows, silent, 17 watts, as well as with the performance of turbo 35 watts. Now it's 35 watts because it's plugged in. When it's unplugged, it's 25 watts. What I'm glad to see, and I will show you later, is that with the rated power delivery power banks, it does finally play well. I didn't get a chance to test the 2nd generation Ally. This is technically the 3rd generation Ally, but 1st generation console handheld for Xbox. Yeah, the 1st generation one did not play well with power delivery power banks at all. You specifically had to use Asus's included 65 watt charger. So I'm glad it's much more compliant. And I'm glad, like I said, there's 2 USB-C ports. So that makes it very flexible as well. We're going to keep it plugged in just to give it the best possible chance and performance as we go through. And we are going to launch and go into the graphic settings, and then pretty much run the benchmark, select gameplay, switch to another game. And we're pretty much just going to be going through that and go through some of the software experience overall. But of course, yeah, watch out for the full review. There is going to be a day in the life. I've got a couple of trips that I need to do out of the country. That's going to give a perfect opportunity to use this Ally X. So yeah, let's get into it. So we'll go into options, into video. We can see the recommended. Let's go to high, because Gears 5 is quite an older game. We've got E-Day coming up, which is technically Gears 6. But again, that's a different conversation for another day. Minimum frame rate, unlimited. I haven't installed the ultra textures for this one, so we're just going to do the preset on high. Go through here. Let's put anisotropic filtering on 16x, which isn't too taxing and demanding. It's really good what they've been able to do here, Coalition, in terms of how much it hits your performance. And let's run the benchmark. So yeah, you can see the current frame rate is around 62. And of course, this is using a VRR variable refresh rate display with AMD FreeSync Premium, which we love to see. I can't remember what the VRR window is. Maybe I think it's below 40 Hertz. It's around 40 hertz, 120 hertz, which is great to see. And I think it does use low frame rate compensation when it drops below that window as well. And this is on high setting. Average frame rate is 61 FPS, which is great to see. And of course, you can put the real-time overlay here in different formats and you can move it around, which is very convenient. Yeah, so we've got the average frame rate of 62.2 FPS in a high preset with some ultra settings there. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. But Gears 5 is a bit more of an older game. There isn't any AI upscaling. Obviously, this is powered by the Ryzen AI Zen 2, the Z2 Extreme. And, you know, the AI part does involve a lot of the fidelity, super resolution, upscaling technology that you've got with FSR 3, FSR 2. So yeah, some of the newer games really do benefit from that kind of technology. Let's go into Forza Motorsport if we launch that. All right, so here is what we are working with. Under display, rendering quality medium, and then we've enabled FSR 2.0. Doesn't support FSR 3, which is interesting. And we've kind of left it on auto. Let's just run the benchmark. All right, so the benchmark results are in, and yeah, this one is nice, short and sweet. You can pretty much see all the settings that you've got there. 49 FPS, and again, it looks smooth because the VRR display really helps. So let's exit the benchmark. Let's exit this game. Let's now launch God of War Ragnarok. The thumbnail avatar isn't on there, but it's not much of a big deal. We can go straight into play. And you don't necessarily need to even go into Steam. It should just launch straight off the rip, which is what you're seeing right now, which is really good, very convenient. So let's go into the settings, and this is what we have when it comes to the graphics and camera. Of course, we've got the AMD Radeon 890M graphics that's built into this system on a chip. And again, AI upscaling, utilize it on this handheld where it's possible. FSR has really become really good now. Again, no perfect solution, but the frame generation really will help you get that extra FPS. And then of course you've got the method of upscaling, which is FSR 3.1.4. Quality mode, meaning that it is running at 720p, then upscaling it to the native 1080p. And we've put it to the ultra setting. So yeah, this is good. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to put the graphics overlay here so we can really see what we're working with in terms of the FPS. Let's continue the game. So we're getting around 68 FPS, which is good. Things are always brighter than one. Who's that? The ball.
I come in? I have meat. You seem like a calm and reasonable person.
You know who I am?
No.
Don't take all day.
About time. Let's go. Let's keep an eye on the frame rate count. I'm so rusty at this game, man.
We got a tradition called blood payment. It means I can keep.
This is what having the latest AI upscaling technology allows you to have. Very, very, very high playable frame rate at high quality rendering ultra. Slight stutter there that I noticed. Again, this has gone through the shader compilation phase, so all right, let's see.
Now show me this God killer I've heard so much about. Can't fight without
Wish.
I did not seek that fight with your brother. I don't care.
You insult me holding back. How were you ever God of war? You fucking hopeless. You spit on my son's memory. I can't believe they lost me you.
Wait, hold on. Where is my... No, let's go. Okay, I didn't have it then. I haven't played this in a while, man. Oh, let's go.
Now we gotta go like that. Was hoping to see your blade. You've been comfortable. Holding back. You should be better than this. Look at you trying to remember your old moves.
Jeez. I'm dead.
Should be better than this.
Damn, I'm rusty at this, bro. Ah. Get him. Wow. Plays beautifully this game, man.
Sorry about your statue, Teeter, you preachy old stiff. If you're not fighting dirty, you're not fighting. Your son struck first.
Oh, sheesh.
Just this is the gun. Catch me on because they hurt him.
Ah, crap. Whoa. Wow. Oish.
Become a daddy. Get a clean slate. That ain't how. You're a destroyer, like me.
Eesh. Wow.
Oh no. I say when we're done.
Eesh.
I'm not leaving until I see the real. Get up!
Get him. Whew. 112 FPS.
You put him last, even in death. The fuck you say? Brody saw us in fear of you. He died of the wounds you gave him. Oh, the bottle fighter.
Oh.
This feels familiar. What? Don't matter.
I see why my son
Ooh.
fell to you. Even this
It's lesser version of him.
lesser version of you. But I am not my sons. And your boy, Allfather, has plans for him.
Oh. Love this game, man. There he is.
There's the god of war. Consider your blood debt paid.
I'll be seeing you. Let's go back. Let's play something a bit more older. Project Cars 2. This is probably one of my favorite racing simulators. Again, let's launch it. It's an older game with kind of older rasterized rendering, no upscaling technologies in there, and let's really just see how it holds up, which should always be an interesting one. Okay, so texture resolution. High. Anisotropic filtering, MSAA, multi-sampling, anti-aliasing, which is obviously very taxing. Ultra. We'll start off the line. Track limits. That's to get the position back. What for? Ah. Plays beautifully, man. Up to 80 FPS, something seen. Slightly over. Right, so let's retire, exit, do one more game, which is Spiderman, and yeah, we'll kind of wrap it up and just go through some of the software features that we've got. All right, let's go into the settings. Display and graphics. Yep, we've got FSR 3 with frame generation, FSR 3 with the upscaling method and technique. Quality upscaling, we've turned off dynamic super resolution. Texture quality on high. Obviously, we're not enabling ray tracing on this one, so trigger, apply. Let's go.
MJ's hunch was right. The place is crawling with demons. Gotta take these guys out, then have a look around.
锁坏了，你要就可以了，还是不行。让我试一试。不
96 frames.
让我来吧。把这肉给收了，好看，我没用。
Plays beautifully. Oh, not good at this, man. My boys will not be impressed. Oh, your boy did. Well, let's call it a wrap. And we're gonna pretty much quit. This plays really well. So you can see the centralized Xbox app experience is really good. Now, the whole idea is that when you go into the marketplace and you're basically looking for, let me just turn off the overlay. Again, that works really, really fast. Whichever games that you're looking to play, if you go into it, it should give you this sign here that should play great on this PC. There should be like a curated section that shows you the handheld games that are really optimized for here. But again, being part of the insiders program and just looking at the store, I've not seen that section yet. When you go under the search, you can pretty much see and go through. But yeah, there's some recommended games that we're really going to be playing there, which we will be installing more. But again, storage is something that you do have to consider. You do have a micro SD card slot that you can do. But again, I'll probably have to buy the fastest micro SD card that I can and see how the game installs on there and plays on there. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Again, we'll get around to playing that. But yeah, these are pretty much the games that I do play. Yeah, if we go into the command center, again, where game bar is, you can see all the different things that you can actually enable and disable, change as well, which makes it easy to get through. And then of course, you've got the games that you recently played, you can swap around. And obviously what you've got there with the Xbox app and Armory crates. And yeah, everything else here when it comes to game bar for Wi-Fi, who you're online with, audio, capturing, PC performance for the specs that you're running with the CPU and stuff, which is interesting. Let's go into Armory Crate. Armory Crate is pretty much your centralized space for, you know, even more control with things like Aura Sync, and just enabling that for it to work. The lighting effects that you've got on there, which is, you know, great to see. You can configure the control mode. Again, you can update all the things that need to update, which I've pretty much done. So we should be getting the best experience that we've got out of the box for what it is. The setup is a little bit longer, and considering I do have a 1 gigabit internet download speed, where on the Wi-Fi I'm getting about 500 megabits per second. It's yeah, it's something to consider. There's a lot here. This is still a PC at heart, and you know, you can go into things like battery care mode, calibration for your triggers, D-pad and thumbstick. There is a lot happening here, which is a good thing. It's exactly what we want in terms of having that control. And you can see once you're here, you've got Xbox app, Steam, EA app, Epic Games, Ubisoft, GOG, and Battle.net. Again, I don't see the Rockstar launcher. So when I download that, I want to see how that centralizes everything. So that gives you the ability to pretty much, you know, go through there and see. You can obviously manage your library as well. There is just a lot of control and access that you have here. Quick interjection and interruption. Editor Ben here from the future. Just to let you know that I do have an update. We do have the full screen Xbox experience, the Xbox full screen experience now updated. Of course, having early access to this, there's just updates that are rolling through constantly, which I will pretty much show you how it looks like when it boots up from scratch. So let's do that now. Straight into the full screen Xbox experience. Yeah, the Xbox full screen experience works really nicely. And of course, as we go here, you can see all your apps and all your games that are installed. And for me, of course, we've got GOG.com. That's where my Cyberpunk 2077 install, as well as my Witcher 3 install is. I don't play Fortnite, so I haven't got Epics done, and obviously Steam. And if you see all your games, you can see that these are the games that I've got installed here that I've pulled through. Cyberpunk, Forza Motorsport, Gears 5, God of War Ragnarok, Spiderman Remastered #1, Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 3 and 4 Remastered, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Project Cars 2. There is one more game that's there that is missing though. That is Grand Theft Auto 5. And that is on the Rockstar launcher. So the Rockstar launcher is the only thing that's not pulling through for me at the moment. So that's just a bit of feedback there. Of course, you can go here and you can pretty much launch into Steam, which will go into the big picture mode. So nice and seamless. And then when you press and hold the Xbox button, you can see this is what the full screen experience looks like. you don't see any windows. So if you press Windows Desktop, you see that it says switching, so you can cancel it. This mode optimizes for better performance, so it's really good that they've been able to do this. But again, my Rockstar launcher with GTA 5 is the only thing that is not pulling through at the minute. We're going to Armory Crate. You can see 25 watts turbo mode, but it's more to also show that it plays nice with power delivery power banks now. Plug it in, and you can see it on PD. It goes straight to turbo. So it plays much nicer with power delivery power banks now, which is great and makes a huge difference if you want to be gaming on the go with maximum performance. I've got a trip coming up soon where I'll be doing a day in the life of this. So of course, this being a first play and unboxing and setup overall impressions. This is the first video. We're gonna give the first full review. I'm waiting for extra external storage to be given with V60 and V30 cards, hopefully supplied by the kind folks at Silicon Power. So watch this space, because I really want to see what is the difference with V30 and V60 micro SD card slots, because obviously this supports UHS 2 and the 1 terabyte in there. I've only got 20 gigabytes left after all my game installs, because these games are huge, and all you're seeing here minus GTA 5, yeah, can't install Witcher 3 and any other games that I would want to. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the micro SD card plays with V60 and V30s. So watch the space. But I wanted to interject and show you that the update for the full screen, the Xbox full screen experience mode is there. So yeah, back to the regular schedule. This is the Asus Xbox ROG Ally X. It's a mouthful of a name, but this is a very good place for handheld gaming. Of course, retailing at £799 in the UK. I'm more interested in a non-X model at £499.99, basically a penny shy of 500, a penny short of 800, £300 difference. Yeah, there's a lot of specs when it comes to the SoC with the Z2A, as well as the RAM and the storage. I think the 1 terabyte of storage really makes a difference here, but yeah, even then, these games take up a lot of spaces and I haven't really finished installing the games that I need to install. So yeah, 2 terabytes is something that you need to consider, maybe expanding with the micro SD, or depending on how your warranty is voided or not, if you're able to do the install yourself internally. Hey, I'll leave that for the ones that can do the teardowns. But yeah, take this as my first unboxing, first impressions, first play walkthrough with this handheld console. I can't wait to give you the full review. I can't wait to give you the day in the life experience where I'm taking on a trip to really see how it is. And also just when I use it day to day and I get to work and come back and how I spend time with it. How is the sleep wake mode working, the battery life, the overall experience? So far, it's looking good. All right, no more, let's wrap this up. I'll catch you in the next one. Ben from Lover of Tech. I hope you're well, you enjoy this. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.